be in the midst of a group of men, and I saw a couple ladies. I don't know if they're part of this particular group or visiting, but we are honored for you to be here this evening with us. And I was asked a little bit ago what my age was, and I was 62, and in 1965 I was drafted to Vietnam in the month of December, and I was a young guy at the time, as you all were, and some of you younger than I am, that's for sure. But it was a real tough time, and I was asked to join the Air Force, and I said, well, I'd rather go to the Army in just the 2 years. And as it was with everybody, you know, I don't know that we all thought Vietnam was the greatest thing, but so we were taken, and I had a friend, his name was Charlie. And Charlie and I was drafted together in 1965, December the 16th. And so we went to Ashland, Kentucky, and we went through and passed. But there was a flare-up in my system, and so they called my name, and I went to the door to go on to boot camp. And they got in an argument. One officer said, he's not going. And another one said, yes, he is too. And the guy that he won the argument, he said, he's not going. Go over there and sit down. And I went over and sit down. And Charlie, which I was going to the service with, then they called Charlie's name. And they said, Charlie Miller. And Charlie got up and he walked over to the door and he turned around. Maybe it was the same door that you fellows went through in Ashland. And he turned around and a big smile, and Charlie said, Mike, he said, man, you are so lucky. And I didn't know what the future held, but they sent me back home. They said they would call me back, and they never did call me back. And the next time I saw Charlie, he had lost his life. And then I really realized how fortunate that I was. And I never forgot. Charlie had a Mustang, 65 Mustang Fastback, 2 4-barrels, and he was in Piketon, Ohio. And so anyway, I always wanted that Mustang to remember, you know, all the heroes of all time, all wars, all things. And we're free in America today because of gentlemen like you that really stood up for freedom. And it made me to appreciate people that did stand up for freedom and fight for this country. And every one of you done that. And as I've grown older, I desired and I wanted that Mustang that we could put in parades and do things in honor of all of our military. I couldn't do that because Charlie's mom would not allow it to leave the yard. She always left it there for almost 30 years. And it sat there. And so finally one day my brother was able to purchase that Mustang, and he asked me later if I wanted it. And we have it now, and we've been working on it for 2 years, and it's ready to go back into the parades and to do the things in honor of all the heroes. John Foster and I, and the Veterans Helping Veterans and others, I'm the other part, I guess, because I appreciate those things. And we was at Jonathan Everling graveyard not long ago, and many of you know that Jonathan lost his life in Iraq. And so we was up there not long ago, and we was there after Memorial Day, and I was at his gravesite. And when I was standing over his gravesite while we was saying our prayers and doing our things in honor of Jonathan, and there was about 4 of us there, I think. And when I turned around to leave and go back and get in my vehicle, and I started down the highway, the song came to me. I began to pen the words to it. So today we have this song that I feel like came from somewhere else, and we penned it. So whatever it is, my throat's not good at all tonight, but my children, David, our son-in-law, my son Michael, Roma, my daughter, and Amy, my daughter, and my brother Terry on the bass, and my wife Bernadine, and Michael's girlfriend is here. And so it's our family, and a tribute to you tonight. So we'd like to sing this to you tonight. We remember all the heroes of past today. today. How you fought, how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, my friend, tears rolling from our chin. We remember all the heroes of past today. We again. We remember all the heroes of past today. How you fought and how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, our friends, tears falling from our chins. We remember all the heroes of past today. Every city, every place that we go, we see a cross or a flag that lets us know that a hero's passed our way. We are free today. Thanks we are to the military today. We remember all the heroes of past today. How you fought, how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, our friends, tears rolling from our chins. We remember all the heroes of past today. Charlie's Mustang that we drive in parades today belonged to a hero of yesterday. For the Vietnam he did go with all of you heroes. Your heroism still is with us today. We remember all the heroes that we do. How you fought, how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, my friend, tears rolling from my chin. We remember all the heroes of past today. And here it is, with the stars and stripes waving in the wind. America will never forget our military friends who keeps America free today. And we are here to say thanks to all the heroes that passed this way and that you are doing. Yeah, we remember all the heroes of past today. How you fought, how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, our friends, tears rolling from our chin. We remember all the heroes of past today. Before we sing that chorus one more time, I might say this. This is a true song. Though that I never met the young Jonathan Everling, but it made tears roll down my cheeks when I walked to the automobile. And the words came to me, and tears flowed down my cheek when I had to walk away from my friend that took my place, because he literally did. As they called his name, and he stepped in my shoes, when they said, "You don't go," he took my place. And I feel like that every one of you fellas did that for me. And I thank you tonight. I really do, from the depths of my heart. And to all the young ones that are over there, we today and this year, we have military. I have a lot of military friends. Our company hires wounded warriors. We have a young man in Walter Reed Hospital right now that we're getting ready to hire. We have a young man that we hired that saved 800 of our troops in Iraq. We have another young man that He was in Afghanistan. He wears a yellow bracelet all the time. His name is Huckleberry Finn. And Huckleberry Finn, he lost one of his great friends when he went to the mountain to bring back one of his friends that they left on the mountain. And today, you fellows are doing something that is so great. And I appreciate you for it. And I hope that America does too. And never get tired of doing the work that you do, because your voice will always be heard. And we as Americans need to stand together for the freedom of this country and the freedom of our forefathers that was before us, that we can lift up our country and not let other people take it over. For we stand, and I saw you pledging to the flag. And we in our group, we have a pledge. It's called Living with a Cause. We pledge allegiance to God, family, city, county, state, and nation, to support them and to live with a cause, to exercise and to eat healthier, and to support others not as blessed and those that want to improve themselves. And today you are doing that. And again, our family that has come together tonight, we want to say it one more time as we sing this horse song to you. We remember all the heroes past today, how you fought and how you gave your lives away. Now we sing to you, our friends, tears falling from our chins. We remember all the heroes of past today. We remember all the heroes of past today. We remember all the heroes of past today. I'd like for our family to give you a good hand tonight. And thank you so much for coming and being a part of us, as we are one. And thank you so much. We love you all. God bless. Thank you so much for everything. Well, we are trying to get out, and you fellows, you know, if we get in parades and do things, so just going in.
Is this the
Living with the Cause. LivingWithTheCause.com. We do things. Now this is New Life Family Worship Center, right? But we work too. We have a company, you know, our wounded warriors. We do a lot of different things. We have a group that helping veterans. And
that's what I think. Our deputies are a treasure. Matt Hart, that's our nephew.
And
Keep you straight.
yeah.
Nobody else can.
And they adopted our slogan, Living with the Cause. And we support hospice and good for the Salvation Army. And
St. Jude's.
We adopted this highway out here. That's our Living with the Cause. Help clean up the city and do what's right. Get rid of the drugs and things like that. That's what we do. So we can support you. Thank you, sir. And if we can do anything to help our sister, you know, we get some praise with us when they take a photo down and do some things, so maybe we can work together a little bit to support her. Thank you. What is your name? Everyone. Where do you live? I'm from so that's good. I appreciate it. Anything we can do to help you guys.
Lady that was in there with us tonight. Thank you for that. I'm the commander of the.
So you must be.
Just a minute, right? Just a minute, guys.
He's like, I'd love to get my hands in her hair. We get one of those baby too.
Well, I hope I done it good. I tried, guys.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I forgot my phone.
Well, Sissy,
Crystal was home.
I didn't have my. It wouldn't done no good. My battery's down.
She said she's in North Carolina a little bit ago. So.
There.
I'll talk to Ford.
Maybe he said his head.
I think they're heading home. They're in North Carolina at about 2:30, 3 o'clock. No, it's 4 o'clock. It's only North Carolina. They won't be home till 9:30 or so. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Crystal tore up my good tripod.
Oh,
And the bought me another one. I love my tripod. Oh.
Well, thanks, John. That was good.
Oh, that was good, Dad. I didn't know you remembered
Sean, and
the
I couldn't hear you.
date and everything you went to Vietnam.
Yeah, I didn't hear that whole
Got that on
story
tape,
before.
so.
Yeah.
December 16th.
Oh, baby did. Where at in Ashland did they go? I see some of the guys shake their heads because they did go through that same door you're talking about.
Everybody sitting outside the door and followed you through that.
Where'd you
Mine was
go?
in Columbus.
Ashland, Kentucky. It's a YMCA, I think.
There's a stranger.
That guy tonight that I talked to about that wood, he said that he kept trying to get a job and his draft status was open or whatever, and nobody wanted to give him the job. They said, "Well, mister," they said, "you might be here 2
That was
3
sweet,
weeks and have
Michael.
to go to war." And they said, "We can't hire you because we can't."
lean down and smooching.
Easy access.
Give
They
him
said,
some
"We
more
can't take a
smooches.
chance that we're going to lose you
We have one
to war or whatever." He said he
That's
went
so
through that
sweet,
for a couple,
Michael.
3 months trying to get a job and couldn't get a job. He said, "I made up my mind." He said, "I talked to my parents." He said, "I was going to
That
join
is
the Air
so
Force."
sweet.
He called the Air Force recruiter and they came and talked to
That
his
is
parents.
sweet.
He said he signed papers right then. And he said 2 weeks after he signed up for the Air Force, he got a draft notice to be drafted, but he was already in the Air Force. And he said when they went to the draft, to go to the basic thing there, the big room, he said, I'm talking about
I
military.
know. I was Mom's
He said that he said all the Air Force guys had already pre-signed. He said they said all of you Air Force guys go over here, and then there was a whole big room full of men. And he said there's a line down the middle of this room. He said all of you on this side are in the Marines, all of you on this side are in the Army. He said their faces was like,
That's what they done to Larry Miller. He hates America.
yep.
They drafted him in the Army and then threw him in the Marines.
And where he was,
That's it. He's just trying to buy the garage.
where he was already pre-signed up for the Air Force, he didn't have to do that. So
Yeah, it's a
he was
Williamsburg.
there.
Well, no,
He was a
it's
Vietnam.
back. It's back in that It's that kind of tent, like brick,
He said they
small
split it right
house
down the
it
middle
got
and
on.
sent this half for
It's got 4 bedrooms and then it's got
Oh yeah, he said they couldn't believe it. He
Then
said,
it's kind of old and outdated, but
he said, no, these guys